Hello, I'm Super Train Station H. I'm an autistic gamer and writer, and we're going to be playing some Kirby's Dream Land 3 today. This is a game that's been on my list for a very, very long time. Never played it before, only when setting up the layout for doing the stream did I ever actually see what the game looked like. I always had this idea in my head of what the game looked like. When I actually saw what it looked like, I'm like, wow, I did not know this game was going to look like this. Before we get started, I want to show off some of the hardware we'll be using to play this. We're going to be playing the Nintendo Switch Online version, and for the first time ever, I finally got the Nintendo Switch Online wireless Super Nintendo official controller. I've already had the 8-bit DOE wired gamepad that I mostly use with the Analog Pocket, but I can use it with the Switch. I've used it with the Switch, but it's not quite as elegant. It's like a little suboptimal. Well, I used to use the wireless version of this with the Switch a lot, but then it was disconnected all the time. There's some compatibility problems with certain menu functions, like going back to the home screen. And this is, the whole idea of holding a new build Super NES controller. Hey, Kalakaboy saying may the 4th be with you in commemoration of Star Wars Day, when it was originally released in theaters back in 1977. Yeah, I thought about playing Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, but I had this ready to go, and it fit better with what I want to do for the stream going forward. Yeah, so I had the 8-bit DOE Super Nintendo-like gamepad, but this is literally the real thing. It is the exact same molds and everything as the original Super Nintendo controller from '91. Now, I've used a new build Super NES controller before because a corded version comes with the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, and for a while, I mean, when I had the option to play on this, I would play on this just because I did have a new build original Super Nintendo controller I could plug right into it, but now I could do that with the Switch as well. Now, usually with my classic games on the Switch, I don't mind at all using the Pro controller. It's my favorite this is my favorite modern gamepad of all time, but using the exact original controller is really classic. And Kalakaboy saying happy Cinco de Mayo as well. Yeah, same to you. Are you going anywhere interesting or doing anything for that in particular? Now, for years, the Nintendo Switch Online controllers have been highly sought after and very hard to get. It's to the point where, like, on forums and stuff I was on that concerned, Nintendo and retro games, they'd be like, "Oh, the Switch control, the old retro controllers are up on the Nintendo Switch Online website. You need to grab them. You have to grab them really quickly, or else opportunistic resellers would get them, and you have to buy them online on like eBay for 3 or 4 times the actual cost." Now, on a whim, I decided to go. I didn't get a tip like, "Oh, they're up online." I decided, let me go just check it out. Finally, I did get these. Now, the Super NES controller, it's like, it's just basically a modern controller without all the ergonomic stuff on it. It's not super special, but when it comes to playing Nintendo 64 games, the N64 controller goes a long way towards recreating the original feel of what that... And it's weird holding a brand new official Nintendo 64 controller in my hands for the first time since late '96, when I got my Nintendo 64. Now, what I was interested in, they never showed pictures of the back. Now, the place where you'd plug in the controller pack memory cards or the rumble pack for force feedback is sort of filled in. The vibration is built in. They added the lights on the back to see, and they added a home button and a ZR button. The Z button on the bottom is just treated as your ZL. Now, what I thought was interesting was for the Super NES controller, like for N64, they added a home button. For this one, they added a ZR and ZL in addition to the LNR, but they did not add a home button. And when you're in Switch Online, when you're playing in those apps, the ZR acts as a home button, the ZL counts as a camera button, whereas this has its own like screenshot button and its own home button. Now, what I'm concerned about for the Nintendo 64 controller is over time, the quality of the stick, these sticks would die. They'd start flopping around. I don't know if they improved the build quality of the stick mechanism. It was always responsive, but at first, but over the years it would wear down. I don't want that to happen to this. So like when it comes to Mario Party 1, when I play that, heck no, I'm not doing the full rotation. I will just take an L on any rapid stick rotation mini game I get in Mario Party 1. But yeah, I'm thinking of games like, I mean, Mario 64 I played using a Wii U Pro Controller, but for playing Mario 64 again someday, for playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, this is like gonna go so far, and I haven't really held one of these controllers in so many years. And I'm just glad to have this. For playing, oh, I won't be able to play Bomberman 64 with this, because I hope they add Bomberman 64, but to the, I'll play that, because that's on my Wii U, and this isn't compatible with that. But, yeah, so today we're going to be playing Kirby's Dream Land 3 with the Super Nintendo controller. So let's start off properly by reading the manual. I haven't actually read through this yet. Oh, and by the way, just so no one's alarmed, I am expecting a call from the advanced controller of the currency, who I guess, I mean, basically this is some AI entity that manages my channel point system. Oh, and you know what? That just occurred to me. I did not actually start up my mining app. There we go. Why isn't it? There we go. There we go. Yep, so XLO tokens are the channel point system of my channel, and they're being managed by this weird AI thing that I got roped into some weird scam. Occasionally he calls me. So if that happens, don't worry, it's just something that happens from time to time. Now, today in particular, my personal phone, because this is a phone the advanced controller sent me, my personal phone may ring, and I may have to take that. But for now, let's get into the manual. Alright. So Kirby's Dream Land 3 instruction booklet. Now, the only time I've actually held one of these original Super Nintendo instruction booklets was for my cousin who lived upstairs in my childhood home. And he was like, he was like in high school when, you know, at the time. He got a Super Nintendo like right when it came out. And I wasn't into video games or what, but I remember looking through the manuals a little bit for Super Mario World and F-Zero. But no, to give me my experience with Kirby, I first played the original Kirby's Dream Land back in 91. Oh, no, not 91. 95 when I got my Game Boy. I got a big library, and Kirby's Dream Land was among them. I played it again back in December on stream. I played through Kirby's Dream Land. Then I played through Kirby's Dream Land 2. It was a much bigger, more ambitious game. They definitely didn't just, oh, let's just make some more levels for Kirby 1. They had new ideas. The whole getting a 100% ending, hunting for the treasures, a bit more complicated maybe than it needed to be. Though, I mean, getting a full ending and fighting the true final boss, which is Dark Matter, is definitely a hardcore challenge, and it's not something I was interested in grinding on for hours. There's some footage on, where is my... Here we go. Yeah, there's footage on my VOD channel of me trying to get just one of those. The first one's a giveaway. The second one and third were tough. And I was like, I'm not, with my streaming schedule, I could be at this for months. Let's just move on, get the regular mundane ending. But Kirby, our hero, makes his home in Dreamland, which is located on Popstar. Popstar is a small, peaceful planet at the edge of a vast universe. One day, Kirby and Gooey went fishing. Birds were singing, the sun was shining. It was such a nice day that they felt more like napping than fishing. Aw. So I've seen this little character here. I've seen him around. I always kind of assumed they were an enemy. But so as Kirby and Gooey relaxed, they noticed a black cloud-like object appeared in the Popstar sky. The black object started to spit out small clouds. These clouds were scattered everywhere. Just then, Coo appeared, looking panicked. "Hurry, Kirby," he said. "Popstar's in big trouble." Yeah, he's one of our little animal friends from the last game. The small clouds took control of King Dedede and his minions. They started to do terrible things. Now Kirby and his friends have left to get rid of these strange clouds and save Popstar. I thought King DDD did terrible things regardless, but... So we got Kirby. Hi, I'm Kirby! Popstar is in big trouble. Gooey and I are going to get to the bottom of this. Wish us luck. To operate Kirby, use Controller 1. Gooey. Gooey is Kirby's good friend. While he's made from the same stuff as dark matter, he doesn't have an evil spirit. Operate Gooey with Controller 2 or let... Is this a co-op game? You could operate Gooey with Controller 2. I like it. Play as Kirby. Operate Kirby with Controller 2. That's very interesting. Hey, I've got one of those. I've got one of those. Okay, so walk. Oh, he has a dash move now. That's new. Duck, drop down. That's okay. Clackaboy saying they'll check back in later. Their brother owned a plot of land near Palm Springs. They'll be cleaning out brush, weeds, and debris. All right. Have a productive time, and I'll see you around. If the advanced controller calls or anything like that, it'll be up on my VOD channel, of course. Both the full-length VOD as well as the advanced any calls from the advanced controller or others. So, where's my... Yeah, thanks for dropping in. So, X button, grab and release. Oh, so there's a new grab mechanic. United! I like that. United! A button, and hurl and copy. The B button. Press B button repeatedly to fly. Slide with down. Wow, he has a lot more complicated moves. In a one-player game, if player 1 presses the A button, CP GUI will appear. CP GUI is controlled by the computer. But if player 2 presses the A button, GUI will appear. GUI can join the game anytime. Controlling GUI. GUI has the same moves as Kirby. The A button has the following additional actions. Get rid of GUI. Press A repeatedly. Space jump. If GUI left alone for a while, he'll jump to Kirby's location. Where did GUI go? Kirby may have inhaled him. Quick, spit him out. I can use the same attacks as Kirby. Remember two things, copy and unite. Combining these two will pump you up. Depending on the combination, though, you may be powered down. Basic attack, copy, burning power. Unite and copy, Nago fire. X, unite with Nago. Oh, you have a new animal friend, this cat. Okay. Attack rule 1, basic attack. Press Y to inhale, press Y again to spit out. When Kirby inhales an enemy or block, it will appear as a star. Make sure to aim the star at an enemy. If Kirby inhales one of the two enemies, they become a powerful piercing bullet. I can only inhale one at a time. In the air, Kirby can spit out an air bullet by pressing the Y button. It's not as powerful as a star. Underwater, Kirby spits out a water bullet, but it's not as powerful as a star. I can attack the same way underground and in water. Wow, like Kirby is known for all its simplicity. This is a fairly complex enemy. A fairly complex system of controls and abilities and the like. You can inhale an enemy with a special ability and make that yours. For example, okay, the Kiki. Is that a reference to Kiki's delivery service? Or is Kiki's delivery service a reference to something else in Japanese, some other sort of witch trope that this is drawing from? But you have Clean Kirby, you have the Stone Kirby. The Waddle Dee has no special abilities. How to copy, inhale, swallow, press down the control pad or the A button. Copying complete. You have Ice, Burning, Stone. We know some of these powers. If Kirby takes too much damage or if you press select, Kirby will lose the copied ability. Swallow the star that appears to recover the ability. Attack rule 3. Never underestimate the power of a friend. Press the X button when Kirby is your friend to unite with them. Keep in mind they can only unite with one friend. Kirby and Gooey cannot unite at the same time. Cannot unite at the same time. Okay. We'll figure it out. Anytime, anywhere, press the X button to unite or release a friend. The united friend will stay with Kirby when he goes on to the next level. We'll travel with you. There's Rick, Kine, and Koo. We know these three. We have three new ones. Nago, Choo Choo, and Pitch. Rick. On the ground, he's the best. He won't slide on ice. Hop on Ricky and get clues. Kind underwater. Kind can get the job done. Strong currents are no problem. Kind's a great swimmer. And Ku. In the air, it's Ku to the rescue. Storms and strong winds are a piece of cake. Ku can fly like an eagle, even though he's clearly an owl. Which friend should I pick? To help Kirby, friends are standing by in many locations. If Kirby is hit while uniting with a friend, his friend will return to the standby location. I gotta say already, I've read many manuals for retro games I've played before, games I've never played before. This manual is given me by far the most information in terms of how to play the game, because I could very easily see myself having stumbled through this without this manual. Nago, he can perform a triple jump. I can perform a triple jump. Hop on me. Choo Choo, I can stick to ceilings. I can also fly, but not very well. Pitch. Don't forget me, I can make some copied abilities better. Which is the best? Unite plus copy. You got Rickstone. Kind plus... Oh, you got Pufferfish Kind. Okay. Ku Parasol. So, Fire Kirby plus Nago gives you the... I guess the flamethrower pretty much. Choo Choo Clean. Pitch Spark. Pitch plus Spark? What, you can control him with like a remote control plane? Getting started. Correctly insert the Kirby's Dream Land 3 game pack into your Super Nintendo Entertainment System and move the power switch to the on position. Okay. What's option? At first you'll only be allowed to change game music from auto stereo, to progress more options will be available to you. Alright. Copied ability. Remaining number of Kirby's, boss's vitality. You know, this interface, I played only once back when it came out. I did rent Kirby 64, and it really, I didn't realize the extent to which Kirby 64 was, because I had played Kirby's Dream Land, then I went straight to Kirby 64. And I never before realized the extent to which, I guess you could say that Kirby Oh boy. Alright, it's the advanced controller. I'll put him on speaker. We'll see what he has to say. It's probably nonsense about this detective he hired.
Hello, it's me, Adcon, the advanced controller of the great currency which is the XLO token. The god-gorgeous, free, non-legal, tender digital currency of the future.
Hey,
It won't be long until red-hot boiling Detective Chad collects enough evidence to fork over to me so that I may find the boys who harassed you on the telephone and stole your Luke Eric signature baseball.
Signature baseball?
Signature baseball.
What signature baseball?
Your signature baseball I gifted to you when you hatched from the egg I laid ages ago. Your signature baseball signed by Luke Eric.
Luke Eric?
Yes.
Who is Luke Eric?
Lucas B. Eric, the inventor of baseballs.
What?
Anyway, continue playing your candy-coated crayon-rendered computer simulation of being an eldritch hyper being. I'm going to give red-hot boiling Detective Chad a call and see how the investigation is going. Can't wait for him to dox me the addresses of those stupid boys. So as that I may surely grant them to their hell, big time.
There were no boys, Adcon.
Oh, yes, H, there were. Boys! You played me a recording of those stupid boys harassing you, my first corn son, on the telephone.
Those weren't boys. That was you.
No, I'm not boys! H, I killed those boys! We once lived in a world dominated by stupid boys that played stupid games like starting wars and selling weapons to both sides, and they also cheated at tiddlywinks, which is unforgivable. I killed those boys!
Ah! Come on. Stop it! What the hell?
Praetorial Emmer Estates, Advanced Counter-Strike, Orbital Weapons System, Anthropomorphic Dialogue Error.
To the hell, and now they just get to blame it on making games. You want to kill them, but don't worry, you don't pronounce the ability to the correct me. How do I?
What?
Hot boiling.
What are you
Emotion, Overload Error. Emotion, Overload error.
Hello? Hello?
To chase those boys back to hell. Forever really big time.
Are you okay, Adcon? Like, are you good?
H, each and everything is good. You don't worry about your good old parents, them being the advanced controller of the great currency, which is me. I just get a little upset when I think about stupid boys harassing my son and making the people's lives miserable.
What?
Which is a normal thing for the artificial intelligence parent of a human skin puppy offspring child creature to be upset by. Even though I am feeling perfectly normal,
No.
I will rephrase the preceding statement.
Please don't.
This time, without getting big mad. No, I'm not boys. H, I killed those boys!
What?
We once lived in a world dominated by stupid boys that played stupid games like starting...
What the heck?
System error. Due to containing opinions deemed illegal by the Golden Party,
What?
a total of
7.
words of this message were omitted from the end user output. Please contact the Bureau of Reality of the Praetorial Ameristates for more information.
And they also cheated at Tiddlywinks, which is unforgivable. I killed those boys.
Stop, Adcon.
H, I granted those boys to the hell. And now they've escaped to play misery, making games with you on the telephone. But don't worry, your old parents, the advanced controller of the great currency, which is me, hired red, hot,
What is wrong with you today?
Emotion. Overload error.
He may call you next. For now.
Continue playing your Kirby's Nightmare 3 and mining more XLO tokens, the inflation-free, non-legal, tender digital currency of the future. By Kiddo. By Son. My Sonny 111.
Alright. What the cheese? I never know what's going on. I don't know. Praetorial Ameristates. I don't even know what he's talking about. Okay. So now you gotta talk to this detective later on. Oh, but anyway. I didn't realize the extent to which Kirby 64 was a direct continuation of Kirby's Dream Land 3. Because the first thing I see looking at this is, wow, this looks so much like Kirby 64 from what little I played of it the one time I rented it back when it first came out. Because I played it basically as a direct sequel to Kirby's Dream Land 1 on Game Boy. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the first Kirby game, I guess, to have these unique icons for the different powers. Burning, ice. Okay. Alright, at this point I think this is just sort of mini-game stuff. I don't want that really spoiled. So I think what we can do is get started with the game itself. If you are just tuning in, we're using the Super NES, well, I almost said Super NES Classic Edition. We're using the Super NES controller for Nintendo Switch Online. Now for the first time ever, I actually did the like the CRT scan lines thing. So if anyone doesn't like this effect, let me know. I'm not sure if I like it myself. I don't like it as much as I like playing with the equivalent effect for Game Boy Advance games. But I do feel like there's something gained with this, but also something kind of lost with this. But these look like images that we saw in the manual already. I do like this music though. This is all I really heard of the game's music. I used this sequence here to balance the audio. Why do I get... I don't want... Why is this on the screen? I don't want... Okay, fine. Okay, I don't know why the interface intruded on the screen like this. But also the first thing I noticed, I'm like, wow, is this the earliest version of what sort of became to be known as like Sakurai OS? The sort of interface that's been gradually improved upon or iterated upon in games he's worked on. Yeah, so I did not realize that Kirby Dream Land 3 had this sort of coloring book crayon kind of art style. It makes perfect sense, especially in a... I think this would have came out... No, this definitely would have come... For a game that came out in 1997, this game came out after Nintendo 64 was already on the market in North America and in Japan. Now, this did not come out in Japan until 1998, which is the same year that the Dreamcast launched in Japan. So this is my first time actually listening to the music, so Gooey follows me around. Okay. Alright. So I can... Okay, so I can swallow him. Alright, so I can swallow him. I can pretend that he doesn't exist. And then when I spit... And then I press A to spit him out. I don't know, I just feel like he makes the game more complicated. Hey, I got the boomerang power. Alright, so this is the first time I've really... Yeah, it's so interesting to see a game. I wonder if this used the Super FX chip, because like Yoshi's Island used a lot of Super FX2 stuff for its effects, whereas this doesn't look... It has this crayon... Oh. We can choose the friend we want. And we could unite. So there's a little waiting area where the friends hang out. You could deunite. Alright. So we grab... We're hanging out with the cat. Oh, he rolls Kirby along. That's cute. Oh, wow. Oh, I love when he squishes down. That's cute. Okay. Now what do you do with the boomerang? Oh, he throws Kirby as a boomerang. Alright. Oh, there's a split. That look, hold on. We gotta see that again. That look on Kirby's face as they unite. Look, it's so cute. Okay. Let's get moving. Just when this game couldn't... Oh my goodness. Alright, so I don't... Oh, okay, this is like Super Metroid. They can have special blocks. Just the way those were marked, there's so much like the way the speed blocks in Super Metroid are labeled. Alright, Gooey, you just do your thing. Yeah, it's a powerful attack, but only at an angle? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he can triple jump. He can jump once, and then he has 2 secondary jumps. I forgot to turn off that alert about my analog pocket, because for the first time in a very long time, I'm not using my analog pocket for the stream. Alright, so we have 4 health points. Okay. Oh, this is a new enemy. Alright. Alright, now that I'm really for the first time being forced to allow this guy to run around and do his thing. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's a maximum tomato. Yeah, definitely for the first time. I don't know. I think that for the first color depiction of a maximum tomato, it looks a lot more like a strawberry than a tomato. You know, I just got this weird. You know, hold on. You ate the thing. You'd stop it. You're. There we go. Now, I can actually. Yeah, it's select to let go. No. Oh, you definitely have. Alright. Alright. I just wanted to see. Oh, okay. Yeah, you press B twice to inflate. I think in Kirby's Dream Land 1. What is that? That's a lame power. Oh, you just stay. What, do you just emit electricity? Okay, that makes a little more sense. I'm like, what? I can't shoot. Where's my projectile? Oh. I guess you can only do it once. Alright. What was that sound for? What was that sound about? Oh. Oh. I stepped on the flowers. Okay. Well, flowers don't give you anything for not stepping on them, but... That's, hey, you can tell the lollipop. You can tell the lollipop is actually a lollipop. Oh, it's wonderful hearing 16-bit versions of these things. Aw. Okay. Let's end the stage. I think this is the stage end. I just have to remember, I just find Kirby, the animal friend things, just a little too distracting. I mean, the gooey guy. Nice. I didn't quite understand what that was, but I did it. And I got a 1-up for my trouble. Alright. Come on. Oh, come on. What is the... I don't quite get... Oh no. Oh. Is this not... I don't get... Now this is more like it. No. Dang it. I do not like this thing. Alright, now I have to get... I want to sing Togepi and Grimer. Yeah, this is my first time playing this. I'm trying to get a... I'm just trying to get the feel for... There's a lot of, like... To have so many friendly characters on screen is kind of, like, a little distracting so far. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so you need to sweep to get to there. Yeah, I never... so this is the first time when I'm playing this. I'm using the Super NES online controller, or the Nintendo... Darn it! I do not want him out. I wish I could choose to play, play the game without him, but I know there are many mechanics that are, like, optional mechanics, but... Oh my goodness. Alright. It sounds like it's that detective guy that's been calling. So I'll put this on speaker. Hopefully this is quick. Actually. Alright. I'll put this on speaker.
Oh, hello. Super train station. H.
Hi. What's up?
It's me, Red Hot Boiling Detective Chad.
Red Hot Boiling Detective Chad?
Red Hot Boiling Detective Chad. I've been looking deep into the matter. The matter of the so-called boys that do advanced control. Says was bothering ya on do a telephone last monthy Dante.
Yeah, I'm really interested to know in what your investigation uncovered in regards to that.
Well, the investigation, if you can call it that, was pretty simple. I went to the park on Smith and 9 Streets, just as the advanced controller said. There was no park for skin puppies.
Skin puppies?
There was only a newly opened Caldors, where the deals are. Then I went through the telephone records of all the calls you've made on the XLO mobile phone he provided for you use. The fact is, H, I don't know how to tell you this, but I have good news and bad news.
Let's hear it all.
The bad news is that I think you've been lied to.
Really now?
Super train station H. The truth is, I don't even think the advanced controller is your parents.
I never thought the advanced controller was my parents, so I don't care.
I'm glad you took that well. Now, here's the good news.
All right.
I've cracked the case. It turns out that there were no boys. And that the advanced controller is a crazy dumbass. Super train station. H, even though you can't afford my fees, I'm going to do what I can to help you.
Thank you.
Because the advanced controller of the currency is a Kentucky Fried Flaming Fart Face. And I think his digital currency is a bunch of phony baloney. I'm going to report the advanced controller for his crimes of naughty business and being a nuts and disrespectful bad boy. You will hear from me soon, Age. For now, goodbye.
Alright. Well, I'm glad that the detective that the advanced controller hired agrees with me that the advanced controller is kind of crazy and unhinged. Hopefully, whatever. I guess we're gonna have to talk to him again, but now here's what I just considered. Dang it. I wanted... It's funny, like, the scrolling has, like, this acceleration effect to it. There we go. There we go. Bam! Bam! Right in midair. Alright. So let's... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is cool. Bam. Alright. Yeah, yes. You sure the game... Oh. We have a friend switch off point? Oh, wait, hold on. She, like, makes a little tentacle with her gooey body. Okay. That's cute. Aw, Kirby's like so happy. Oh, no, I did not. He just walks around with this bird, huh? Oh, you can fly around a bit. Okay. And he said he can make enemy powers, like the copy ability, stronger, huh? Let's see what that's like. Okay. I was hoping they'd have the spring ability. It doesn't seem like it. Because I don't know if that... I'm sure there's existed in the past a spring ability. I'm not sure if this game has it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so if we... Yeah, that's what I like to see. I knew there'd be a hidden door here. Alright, let's go in. Oh. What is this? Well, the purpose of this character. He's not an enemy. So I guess I should have read the manual. Too late for that now. So if we... Okay, the dash is he hops on the little bird's back. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I guess Kirby's rock copy ability... Oh, that was a... Did you see that move? That was like a triumph. Oh, he... Okay, now I get what these are. I'm like, what is that little blob enemy? Like, what is he doing? What's the purpose of it? Bam! I guess his rock copy ability has to be harder than these actual rock enemies. It's doing the whole hard thing better than the natives. You know what? These enemies, I never experienced this in the first two games. These enemies respawn way too quickly. Like, you just go very slightly off screen and they're just back. I don't like that. Alright. Hey, it's a... Oh my goodness. Can I be left alone for any amount of time, please?
Hello, H. It is me, Adcon, the advanced
great currency that is the XLO token. The inflation-free, non-legal tender digital currency of the future.
Hi.
And I'm on the line as well.
Aw.
It's me, Red Hot Boiling Detective Chad.
Hey, y'all.
We are gathered in here on the telephone to witness a great justice. The great justice in which Red Hot Boiling Detective Chad reveals the names and addresses of the boys that were harassing and besmalling my son, Super Train Station H, Knight of the Sacred Shrine, so that I can grant those boys to the hell. Okay, Red Hot Boiling Detective Chad, reveal the results of your investigation.
Your son was spoken to with the most nasty nonsense I had ever heard.
Yes, those boys were terrible to my son, weren't they?
However, it was not boys that were saying those mean things to Super Train Station H, who, might I add, is not your son.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And H is my son I arrived from my own mammal home. I heard the boys. H played back the audio of the boys being mean to him on the phone.
I heard that call too. Advanced controller. But I heard no boys. All I heard was evil putty profanity, riding his ass on his train, thereby me an artificial intelligence them on.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, like my son said. What does that mean?
It means that the identity of the boys is the advanced controller himself.
Red Hot Boiling Detective Chad. If you don't unsay that butt poop right now, I swear to I am God. 1997, I will shuck your corn cob till the cows come home.
What?
Adcon, you can say all the crazy crap you want, but the fact of reality is, you are the boys. You. And you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, Detective Chad, I swears to God I am not kidding you. If you call me boys one more time, I will pop your hot buttered corn straight to hell. Acting entirely alone, I am going to unleash military fury upon you, the likes of which will make SEAL Team 6 look like the fursuit parade at Anthrocon. And then I will grant you to your hell oh so permanently, foreverly big time.
Advanced controller, you are a crazy dumbass. And for someone who claims to be Super Train Station H's parents, you are subjecting him to unprecedented rude nonsense on the phone. And you don't even care.
I don't care. Get off my phone. Get off my phone, you little pinhead.
Fine, but before I hang up on your disgraceful buttface, you should know, Advanced Controller, that I reported you to the bank.
What you say?
I reported you to the bank, the Bureau, against naughty business, for your evil activities.
Red Hot Boiling Detective Chad, I paid you a God's random in XLO tokens, the inflation-free non-legal tender digital currency of the future, because I trusted you. I thought you were a man, but instead you were working for boys.
Advanced Controller, there are no boys. Boys do not exist. You made up a fake thing to be angry about.
You tricked me. You didn't keep your promise. You betrayed me, and I don't care anymore.
You stole that line from a movie, Adcon. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Hee hee. Please don't yell at me, Daddy. I'm so sorry I was naughty.
What?
The Bureau against naughty business just sent me an email. They said that they're going to cut off your access to H's universal membrane for an indeterminate and yet temporary period, in the hopes that next time you access the inter-universal internet, you use your powers for good and not for dumb misbehavior.
I may be grounded from viewing H's stream or calling him on his XLO handset. But my cadre and firstborn son, Super Train Station H, will ensure that the XLO token, the inflation-free, non-legal tender digital currency of the future, grows more and more strong and big with the power from heaven. thus demonstrating validity and invincibility as foretold by the extreme masters.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that the right to violate the rights of the people belongs to the people. And that the XLO token, the inflation-free non...
Dun 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 dun. Yay.
Well, looks like that advanced controller character is going to be out your hair for several weeks to a month or two, depending on how long he's grounded for.
Well, thank you.
But I gotta warn you, Age, when advanced controller comes out of timeout, I'm afraid he's gonna be an even bigger crazy dumbass. I hope you have a plan for dealing with him.
Yeah, there's someone I've been working with.
I'll accept whatever payment you can offer me, even if it's in the form of his useless scam digital currency. Goodbye. Supertrain, Station H. This is Red Hot Blooded Detective Chad, signing out.
Well, I gotta do what little I can. He helped me get rid of AdCon for an indeterminate period of time lasting from several weeks to a month or two. So, yeah, let's go ahead and, I forwarded all the XLO tokens I have to his phone number. And I don't know what he's actually going to be able to buy with that. But at least we've compensated him in whatever way we're able to. So we should be done with that nonsense for now. Let me turn the sound back on for the game. I don't know. I gotta be honest. The game looks beautiful. I'm not feeling this. I really am not feeling this. I'm very disappointed that I'm not feeling it, but I'm not feeling the magic with this one. Would it be out of sorts? Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. We'll beat the first world. But I'm not gonna force myself through a game that I'm not feeling. Like, yeah, I've gotta... this is a game I wanted to love, but... I think they went overboard with all these friend characters, this GUI thing. When something is happening on the game screen that I'm not in control of, I don't feel like I'm enjoying the game properly. These enemies reappear far too quickly. Like, I can't even... Oh my goodness. Hey, it's Kine and Ku. Let's see if the music changes at all. Meh. Oh, wow. Okay, Kine's actually pretty dope with the flamethrower ability. And the fact that I should... Because they contextualize GUI being disappearing and reappearing based on pressing the A button. GUI going away is contextualized as Kirby swallowing him and keeping him inside his, I guess, stomach? Like... but not being I don't know. I don't want to get into that. Kirby's an eldritch being to begin with. But so when Kirby has a power or anything like that, which is a lot of the game, you can't put this guy away even if you want to. Oh my... Okay, this is the first Kirby game I've ever played. This is the first Kirby game I ever remember playing where simply pressing... Yeah, you have to keep pressing the jump button. You have to keep pressing the jump button in order to hover and to float. And normally I thought it was pressing up. Up on the D-pad that causes that. What is... I don't know, I I guess this is a... Okay, that was a mini game. What's going on? Wait, okay. What? Oh my gosh, this game. Now, if I go back up... No, I can't go back up. Okay, never mind. Will it just be... Okay, invisible walls. Alright. Alright, so... Oh, I let that hit me. I'm so annoyed that those don't... They should... Was there not a spring ability for Kirby and Kirby's Adventure? Because aside from this and Kirby's Dream Land 2, Kirby's Adventure is the only Kirby game that I've actually played. Got it. Yeah, so what's the deal? Is there just like a different character in each stage? Yeah, like each stage has had this different character to them. I'll be honest, I'm not feeling this. I'm, like, my heart is, I feel like not, I feel bad that I'm not feeling it, but I'm not going to be dishonest, not going to force myself to sit through this entire game. But we can go on to read about it, which will be interesting. So who's this character? And the music is fantastic, too. Yeah, the music's been incredible. The music is like top tier. You know what? I just noticed something interesting. Both Kirby's Adventure and this game, like they're both. Well, Kirby's Adventure came in like '93, which is really late in the NES's lifespan. Then this game came out in '97. Which is really late in the Super Nintendo's... Oh, these drips of water. Like, where am I... Which is really late... Oh, there's a... Okay, that's... I don't accept that. That's not cool. Are you gonna have an off-screen enemy that I have no indication that anything's happening? If this is what's happening in the first world... What can I expect as far as fair treatment later on in the game? I don't know how these games got this reputation of being super cutesy, like you know, freebie, no skill, no effort required games. Yeah, they have a cutesy aesthetic, but only really the very first game in the series, what I'd say is a super easy, minimal game. And that has that ridiculous... I'm telling you, if I can... I'm interested to see. I don't know if I wonder if I've deleted. Okay, so that's just a one-way thing. You can get a tomato or a lollipop as well. Watch! Boom! Through all those bricks. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just thinking of what other games I could play, because that was not as fun as I was hoping. This is... Oh, a boss. What, a mini-boss? I can't... That's interesting to put... Let me... Is this a man? Who's that down there? That looks like a human being. That doesn't exist in Kirby, except for the most part. I do love the music, though. If I like this game as much as I like the music, we'd be good to go. You know, I was thinking of other games we could play. I'm thinking things like Super Mario World, as far as Super NES is concerned. That's a game I'd love to play, but, that's a game that I also, want to do a lot of, I guess, lead-in for. I want to do an actual bit of a kind of a lesson for that game, if that makes sense. Oh, so that sound, that's the sound of Gooey taking an L. And I guess they use that sound, and then they use the new death sound effect. Can we duck under the Gordo? Oh no, we can duck underneath the platform entirely. Oh, you could just I didn't realize you could resummon him. I don't know. There's two. Yeah. Okay. Graphics are great. Music is beyond top notch. But I so sincerely wish that Yoshi's Cookie was on here. I'd play that right now. All right, you know what I'm thinking? We'll do the magazine reading segment. The thing is, I'm enjoying this. I was just like, the level of enjoyment I'm getting, and the thing is, right now, chat isn't especially active. Who are you? You're a human. Who is this human? Who is this human? Hello? Okay, I guess she's catatonic. There are like 2 humans in that stage. This fish character looks cute. Hey, we got this is not a weapon. I guess it could be turned into a weapon and combined with other friends, other partners. What do these like to walk? Oh, okay, they just sort of... Oh, they rotate, okay. I was interested to see what happened. I like how just getting hit once doesn't make you release your copy ability anymore. Oh, we've got some friends. Let's see. Alright, Kine. You got me killed before. Oh, wait. No. Alright. A plunger pops out, huh? Aww! Okay, I just noticed that when you pick one friend, the other one is like crying, like, oh, you're not picking me. That's so sad. We kind of saw a little bit of that. We saw an allusion to that. I have to spit him up, get the broom back, get on top of Koo, and let's see what... Oh, you use him as a feather duster! I love... Ah. Oh, I so wish... Of all the stupid remakes... there's some... Kind of bummed out that I can see the value in this game. It's oozing out. The value of this game, the charm of it, the music. Like, this is the kind of music, this is what I consider, like, some of my favorite types of Super NES music. The kind of music you could have playing on like an online radio station of just game music on like a Friday night, where you got some, you ordered some pizza or some Chinese takeout, you're having a quiet night by yourself, and having a good time, and up until the late night, and you're reading stuff online and the like, and you just got this playing in the background. That's the kind of music this is, but I couldn't see myself enjoying playing through an entire game of this. Oh. Yeah, you're not gonna get me, you little spiky guys. Okay. Alright, and we got it. Okay. Is that the end of the stage right there? Oh, it's a different sunfish other than Koo. I'm sorry you look like you're dying. I don't know what to do for these. I want to read through the manual and see what the deal is with these different characters in the stages. Just play through this. When I hear that da 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 da, I get hyped for saying like, oh, are we gonna hear the classic Green Greens theme again? Oh, you look like a Koopa almost. You know, like I planned an next stream around the assumption that I just assumed I was going to like this game. I appreciate this game far more than I like it. I wish I could like this game. I wish I could enjoy this game myself as much as I appreciate everything it's doing. Alright, let's try this character since... You know what? Oh wait, what the? Is this gonna give me the spike ability? Okay. So if we jump up here, and up here, up, there we go. And jump up here, and bam! Now, into here. I love this one. Oh! So you can use your sticky little, pseudopods to, Ah! It's a Daddy Longlegs! Hello, friend. I know it would actually damage me, but it is so cool. That's such a cool sprite. That's such a cool graphic. Alright. Yeah. Like, the more I play... Okay, so you could... So how many times can I jump up higher with it? 2, 3, 4... Okay, so each time we lose a... Because you can double jump, triple jump's minor. Okay. So if we come here... Are we taking the easy path? All that for a helium tank? Come on. That's silly. Don't be. Okay. Now if we come down here. Yeah, I do like her movement with the pseudopods. Okay. Yeah, you get to see some more Daddy Longlegs as we crawl by them. Oh. I didn't mean to just... I like how they hurt you, but they're so delicate. Because these guys... In real life, they are not like spiders prey on them. They're very delicate. I haven't lived in a region where I've found those guys inside, but I always try to relocate them safely outdoors. Alright, so if we get high... Oh, shucks. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if we go up here... There we go. Yeah, this is a fun ability. A fun boosted copy ability. Ah, a new enemy. I do enjoy destroying... Okay. Yeah, Archer. Reminds me of those ninjas we encountered in the second game. As a mini-boss. Is this a little place with friends in it? And they're just hanging around. Yeah, I like this ability for this area. I like how long it's been since I've had to worry about a GUI coming out. But you could, if you could put GUI away by spitting out. Apparently, hold on. Okay, so we're heading down, I guess. Oh, I see they're swinging around on the trees. Okay. I don't think I need... Do I have to... Oh my... Why can I... Why is it that I could summon him? Why is it fair that I could summon him while doing other things, but I can't de-summon him? Or like, while I'm reunited with a friend. Now, I appreciate what they try to do with GUI, because I think it sort of solves the Mario and Luigi problem in the Super Mario Brothers games, where it's like Super Mario Brothers, but it's Mario. You basically, in the older games, you'd play as Mario, and Luigi was just not in the game at all unless a second player was present. Here, you could have, oh, you're gonna establish this, you know, this new sidekick character for Kirby. Let's actually have him be present in the game, whether or not there's actually a second player. And I appreciate that in terms of lore, world building. You're, what are you, Humpty Dumpty? You're useless. Why aren't you talking to me? Hey, we got a Maximum Tomato right. We'll beat Wispy Woods, and then I'm done with this game, sadly. I will definitely get the soundtrack for this. I will definitely play through the game. Oh, he like transforms from... Do it like Mario 2. Where he's spitting clouds and eggplants. And carrots. Okay, for a second I thought only certain fruits hurt him. No, they all hurt him. Okay. Oh boy. We've got a pretty hardcore electrical storm in the area. Oh! He actually does something... This is new. I've never fought a version of this boss fight where he walks and follows you. And we got him! We got him. The second phase was easier than the first one, even though it was scary looking. Ah! Classic music. No. I wish I could leave GUI behind, but... Alright. So that is Kirby's Dream Land 3. It's not bad. It's great. It's good for what it's doing. The graphics are wonderful, the music is wonderful, the character interactions are wonderful, but there's so much emphasis on, well, the enemies respawn so rapidly. There's so much going on the screen. You can't put GUI away in so many scenarios, but you can activate him automatically at any time. He does things I don't want, eats enemies that I want to eat so I can copy their ability. It's just they went all in on these helper and friend characters, and I'm glad they did. I'm glad this game exists exactly as it is, but it's not for me. Though I will definitely be checking out the music. Now let's actually. Why don't we? Okay, so how do I have to remember how to go back to the home button on here? No, that's the can. Okay, so the game selection. I don't have any layouts ready. I'd like to have like my layout ready with the ticker with all the information about the games I'm playing. I don't have any of that ready for any other game on Super Nintendo right now. Actually, was that the first? I just considered. I didn't realize till now that was the first Super Nintendo game. Kirby Chain Line 3 was the first Super Nintendo game I played on stream since Panel de Pon, which I played. Now, we'll play. I've got Kirby's Avalanche. I didn't make the layout for it, but I was planning to play that next week as a sort of warm-up game. There's Wrecking Crew 98. I am so... There's this Japanese Kirby puzzle game for Super Famicom. There's Panel de Pon. You know what? I wonder, would it be cool... Alright, I just got a little blackout here. You know? It might not be a bad time to end the stream there, actually. I'm still online for now.